we couldn't go to that house. And moreover, I've got my chickens. You know, you guys, I'm a typical African wife. Hey, my chickens. Hey, my dogs. Oh, I want an environment that me, as a family, my chickens and their families, dogs, hey, we are very comfortable. So that option didn't work for me, and I was like, no, we are going through this because so I'm going to mention the reason why you have to do this, why we chose this school, and the total cost of sending the child to school. So you're gonna stay with me because in a few minutes I'm gonna dive into all this.
Our hearts beat to the city streets. We began to feel the fire. We rise like
Sending a child to a boarding school. She's 5 years old. She's my first daughter after all. Guys, it's giving me a running stomach. I've been feeling like I want to cry because, she's a first baby, and, sending her outside there to be independent, you'll be thinking about her well-being and, is she going to eat, taking a shower, who's going to look after, is she going to even to pray for herself? So all those thoughts, it was pushing me to think about it a lot, but it's a difficult decision that we took. Me and my husband, we have to do it, and because of the reasons that I'm going to give below, guys, oh my Jesus, we really want to thank God that we managed to do it. And on this video, I'm just going to share with you the cost, the tuition fee, and the boarding, everything that is included in this video. So if you are new, welcome. My name is Shamila. I'm living in Honde Valley. I'm in the farms, and I've got 2 children. Both are daughters. We are an Adventist family, and we really want the best for our children. So personally, I'm a professional tailor. You see this dress I'm wearing over here. So I make dresses, and I love it. I'm very passionate about it. So you can WhatsApp me, look for a contact in my comment section. You can WhatsApp me if you want me to make a certain dress. That is if you're in Honde Valley or Mutare. So it was a very difficult decision that we have to make with my husband. So we had 3 options, but previously my child went to ECDA and ECDB according to the curriculum of the Zimbabwean educational system, and she graduated. She passed very well, and now it was time, it's time for her to go to grade 1, and we really want that better education for a child where she's taught skills from the beginning, and the environment, it's a environment like a church-like environment where the child is taught spiritual growth, and morals, discipline, how to tackle this world. This world is becoming evil. So we have to be very wise and prayerful when choosing a certain school for our child. So we had 3 options that I'm going to mention. Number 1, as a family, we were going to move, but because, by the way, we went around this area in Honde Valley looking for a perfect school for the child, but according to what we wanted, we couldn't find a school. We were not considering money at that time. We're just looking at the things that I've mentioned. So we couldn't find the school that we wanted with my husband. And going up in town in Mutare, by then, we have to relocate as a family going to Mutare. And those who know, we have been following us, I've been mentioning about building a house in Mutare, and we haven't finished that house yet. So moving to Mutare, we wanted to get into our house, and the house is not finished. So we were thinking of selling the Honda Fit that we have as a family car. And what can I do? Going back to Makombi, Mushikashika. Pusha mugare 4 maringa wetoni with my children. Of course, yes, it's a part of life, but we have to look on other side otherwise. So that option of going to our house didn't work because the house is not yet finished. So we haven't posted our house yet, because as an African traditional wife, as a family, we don't believe in giving out more information out there, because we believe Satan always sometimes use the information that you give out That information that you don't give out, it doesn't use that because you don't know anything. So yeah, and you haven't said it. So yeah, we are not yet done, so we are not posting it out, but I've been talking about it. We are on roofing stage. That's all I can say. We are on a roofing stage. I haven't shared the location yet, so we couldn't go to that house. And moreover, I've got my chickens. You guys, I'm a typical African wife. Hey, my chickens. Hey, my dogs. Oh, I want an environment that me as a family, my chickens and their families, dogs, hey, we are very comfortable. So that option didn't work for me, and I was like, no. So the second option was to homeschool our child. So previously, I remember before my child went ECDA and B, I wanted homeschooling. I was trying to do homeschool, and I even shared a video on this channel, but it didn't work very well. That's why we stopped as a family. I am a hustler, I'm a dressmaker, and I'm also here and there looking around. As long as I'm cashing in, I'm always around. So I didn't have enough time for that, so we cancelled homeschool. But moreover, also I want to mention that homeschool is good, yes, academically, but socially, my child was going to be affected, because even here in the farm, guys, we don't have anyone around. We are just alone, and yeah, that's why we chose to give birth to a second child, so that our firstborn can have someone to play with. So only option 3, option 3 now was to send me, a housewife, and my 2 children, my 2 daughters, to Mutare to rent a house, and leaving my husband here with a house help. Abomination. You know me, guys. No. Abomination. So that one crossed my mind. I was like, of course, yes. My husband is an elder, but he's not an elder. There's somewhere there. No. No. So I'm just here to talk about the cost of sending a child to a school. You see, guys, what I'm going through: emotional thinking, drainage, and everything. Not yet talking about the cost as of money. So we are going to talk about that, and we are going to talk about it. So follow me. So that idea of sending me and my 2 children to Mutare to rent a house, 2 reasons were involved. I cannot afford to leave my husband, because before we met, before we have children, it was me and my husband at first. So number 1. Then number 2, renting a house, an apartment in Mutare is very expensive, especially us tinoda zvinhu. Obviously took my medium, low density there. So the cost will be 250 to 300 if you want a perfect cottage or a perfect house, not including the electricity, water, and everything else, refuse collection and everything. No, it's not included. So 250 including deposit. People want deposit, that's also 250. So we didn't consider that, because we'll be building another person's house, giving out money instead of taking that money and build our own house. So that option didn't work. Then the final decision that we have made, that is a very difficult decision for us, is to send our child to a boarding school, so that me and my husband, as God has said, cling together and be a family. So the only thing that we need to do is to pray for our child. So sending our child to a boarding school, it was a very difficult decision to take. So the other thing that we need to think about when you choose a school is to consider the environment of the school. So I spoke to the matrons, the teachers, some of the teachers, the admin. The school is offering excellent I think manners. I don't know what I can say, but this school is offering the best people, like teachers, they can get. And the environment is Adventist, because we are an Adventist family, and we want our child to be a good standing when it comes to spiritual growth and morals. We really want discipline. This world is an evil world. It's becoming more and more evil. You can't see if the child is a male, or even when she's talking, when he's talking, dressing, we can't even differentiate between a girl child and a boy child nowadays, and let alone talking about praying and have morals. So we want our child to grow in such a way that she's always in the hands of the Lord. She know how prayer works, how to read the Bible. That's why they told us to buy some Bibles. So considering all those things, that school had that environment that you're looking for, and academic excellence also. That school offer what can I say, skills. Yeah, so we already have work suits for the child, and what can I say, white coats, aprons. Yeah, they are going to make clothes there, start sewing lessons. They're also going to cooking lessons. They offer different variety of activities. So they also mentioned that teacher to student ratio is very small, so that the child will have full attention of the teacher, realizing where she needs help, what's really happening. And I also loved that. And the skills, they also teach self-reliance, and the child should be very independent and well disciplined. So it's a homely environment that I'm loving. And this school, guys, hey, I'm praying to the Lord for me to afford that school. I've been really praying for that school since long back, because we couldn't afford even us to go to that school. The environment also is very safe. I also spoke to the matron. I also went to the boarding areas. Yeah, I'm really happy. And I saw the beds, the rooms, very accommodating. Then it's a very supportive environment too, according to the children. So, and they also have a very limited number when it comes to boarding students. Now, the part that I love, and I know you love this part also, you've been waiting for it, tuition fee for this private boarding school. So tuition fee, it covers January, February, March. April is holiday, so it's around since we want all these things, the skills, discipline, spiritual growth, morals, it just don't come for free. So it's around 600 there. Of course, considering to what is being offered, the value is so good. It's very good. Then number 2, the other cost that you want to talk about is the boarding fee. And talking about the boarding fee, it's around 300 for this, 300. So it's also 600 there, $600. And looking at the boarding facilities, what is being offered, the matrons there, no. I can say the money is very little. We don't have it, but God have it. It's very, it cannot match. It cannot match. I haven't sent my child there, but speaking to them, looking at the things, the order and everything, truthfully, I'm really happy. No, I'm really happy. Here and there I'm having seizures, but yeah, I'm really happy. So the other course that we can talk about is uniforms. Uniforms everywhere, even in a public school. You always buy schools at the school. Yeah, with the logo, something like that, And uniforms, in my previous video, did I mention the amount? So summer uniforms and winter uniforms, they differentiate summer uniforms and winter uniforms. And the uniforms, the quality of the uniforms, oh my Jesus, they offer exceptional work. So uniforms, 200 something to 300 for summer uniforms. And we took the uniforms. We have the uniforms. I don't have words. I don't have words. It's very good. The quality is above the standard. So I also want to talk about besides the uniforms, other costs like tack. For tack, they don't want more things like tumazepe. They want mariu chips and some small juices, small amount of like little things like small biscuits and something, not big things. Then on top of that, no, but for food it depends. They also mentioned that your child, since she's very young, you can take the things that she wants. If she wants to eat that, if you want to eat that, you can pick that. Yeah, so that maybe the time we are offering oatmeal, she don't want oatmeal, she's feeling like having cerevita, we can prepare cerevita for her. They will treat the child as a child, like the environment is so like a home for her. So talking about that, it's also good. So for turkey, the type of turkey that you want to buy, maputi, to my sweet and to my noodles, and how kids are. So maybe let's talk about like 50 to 70, $100. But 50 50 to $100, something like that for 3 months. That is if the child is like anoda zvokunyatsa kujika. But yeah, it depends. So the other thing that I want to mention, at school they don't provide shoes, socks, my sheets, socks, my blankets, and all other extra things. So my Jesus, calculating all the total, I don't want even to calculate the total, so they also offer my payment terms, and I've left something, books. Hey, they want books. So for their books, they are doing 3 subjects. I think they're doing Cambridge. 3 subjects, that is maths, science, and English. But the books that they want, there's a Bible, dictionary, there is a notebook for this, notebook for that. No, there are very few books, not much. No, yeah, what I've compared with other schools. Your way, more books, and a tablet. Yeah. You guys, hey. Yeah. So what we have done with my husband to afford all this, we have started saving the moment we realized our child now wants to go. So we were saving even 50 cents, $1 chaiyo kukanda aside, and on groceries also I was doing my biggest part. You guys, I love saving a lot, and yeah, it's really helping us. And there are also payment terms. They are very good, and they've got good payment methods and everything. So the value for money as compared to other schools, I'm taking it is a very big thing that we are doing, and we are investing in the child. And we want to thank the Lord that we made this decision with him. He's not going to leave us anyhow. So the thing that we need to do is to work extra hard and be prayerful for God to guide the child. But it depends with what you really want. But the thing that I also want to mention is whether you send your child to any school, still you need to pay some money. Still you need to get something from it, because we cannot afford to pay for the school fees and the child is not giving all, or he's not performing very well. You continue to pay the fees for that. Of course you are going to be very sad. Sometimes you end up with the child, because something like that. So yeah, that's the cost of sending a child to a school. It's very much now, and it depends with the family and where you want to send the child. But anyway, that's all I can mention and say. See you in our next video. Until we drop the child off at school, we are going to be prayerful and work hard, because there are things that we haven't bought yet, still paid something yet, and everything. So yeah, there's also another issue that I've left. Once off payment of 800 and something, but whether you go to Harare, you want to relocate to Harare, that's the same amount that is used. It's a development fee. Yeah, it's very expensive, but considering what my child is going to take from that school, guys, mari hapana, mari no chaga, run around, no longer time to sleep here, no, chodiwa kushanda. So we are sending our child to Hillbright Science College. in Mutare. Wow. There's another one in Vumba. Schools are everywhere. And I cannot imagine. I feel like crying, sending my child there. It's been a dream. So yeah, before I do anything else, guys, bye. I love you so much.